Hello Wildcats, I'm Andrew and you're here to watch our Wildcat Report. You're here to see all of our Media 2's Wildcat Reports, so let's jump into it. Let's kick this video off right with Madison and Lauren as they interview High Point girls soccer players. Let's get into it.
Hi, I'm Lauren.
And I'm Madison. After 2 weeks of quarantine at High Point High School, sports are ready to swing back into action. Today we're going to be interviewing the girls soccer team captains and coach and getting their thoughts on the season.
How do you think the freshmen are fitting in this year?
Honestly, from what I've seen at varsity and even from JV, the freshmen have definitely surprised us a lot, and I think they're fitting in very well.
I think they're fitting in great. We got a couple freshmen on varsity, and they have been fitting in just fine. They've been playing great. Yeah, I think we're just a close team.
How has COVID affected your mentality by playing an athletic sport?
I think when it comes to playing sports during COVID, I mean, everybody's going through the same thing. And so it's kind of just you got to keep pushing, you got to keep looking for the future because things are going to go back to normal and you just need to keep up your mentality and your strength until you get there.
It's definitely motivated me to do more because when you're at home, you realize like I have nothing to do. So then when you come out, it's like, okay, this is my only time to shine. Like I want to play harder.
Since this is your senior year, what are you looking forward to the most?
I'm definitely looking forward to going out on my own after I graduate, but I'm definitely gonna miss playing soccer and being in the High Point community.
In sports, I mean, it's not really that I'm looking forward to it. It's kind of sad that this is my last year, but in general, I'm definitely looking forward to, the senior events, the last hurrah type of things. I'm excited for college. I need some change.
How do you feel about your 200th win as a coach?
You know what? It's an amazing feeling, but I have to thank a lot of people. My family, my wife, all the coaches, the coaching staff, and the community, the High Point Soccer Club, the Skyline Soccer Club, and my players. Without them, that's a tough accomplishment to do. So I have to, put them right in there with me. So I'm celebrating with them.
How does coaching girls soccer differ from coaching boys soccer?
That's a great question. That is a great question too. Then the why I say that, because I started way back when with the girls. And then I started to coach my boys as they were growing up into their youth, their recreation and travel seasons. And then I got an opportunity to go and train the boys program. And yes, there was a difference. But now that I'm back with the girls, I feel like I'm home again. And it's a great feeling to be back home.
How do you think the girls have improved over preseason?
We have a long way to go. We've had some obstacles in our way, having 14 days off. The girls came in really good shape by going through the Edge preseason workouts. But I think as we are going to get further into the season, we are going to see our prime and peak game coming up in the near future.
What are you excited for this season?
What am I excited for? To play. More than anything else, I didn't think we were going to have a season, and I was really upset for all the girls who put in so much time, especially our seniors, that are looking forward to this moment, and I'm glad we have an opportunity to play this season.
Make sure you come support the High Point girls soccer team this season. The next home game is October 28th against Wildcat Valley at 4 p.m. I'm Lauren.
And I'm Madison.
And this is your Wildcat Report. Have a great day, Wildcats!
I hope you really got a kick out of that video. Let's get into our next one, where Maddie and Hannah talk about Indigenous People Day, which took place on October 12th.
The day formerly known as Christopher Columbus Day is now being called Indigenous People Day. Hi, I'm Hannah Storms, and today I'm going to be interviewing people about Indigenous Peoples Day.
Have you ever heard of Indigenous People Day? Yeah.
Yes, I actually have.
Yes, I have. Me and my family celebrate this day and eat Indian tacos and watch a classic called Smoke Signals. We also wear our jewelry and war paint and our missing and murdered Indigenous women and Kiowa tribe shirts. The app TikTok had a blackout for Indigenous people. What did your For You page look like on October 12th?
There wasn't exactly like a blackout where there were just black screens like there was a couple months ago, but I did get more Indigenous creators on my page so that they kind of took over my like For You page, and they showed up a lot.
Yeah, I did see more.
My For You page on TikTok is always filled with Indigenous creators because that's what I mostly follow, but my page was filled with more pride of my people than usual. Don't get me wrong, we are always prideful, but to see it filled swipe after swipe was very inspiring. Watching my brothers and sisters dance with their regalia and expressing their emotions on this important day really touched my heart. What do you know about Indigenous people?
I know that in at least America, they have been seriously pushed down by society.
Not enough. We never really learned about them as much as like I wanted to, so I've had to do my own research on things that I was confused about and things I wasn't sure, but the answer is never enough.
Well, aside from it being my heritage and my whole identity, I know that being raised in traditional ways that we are a very resilient race, very strong and independent, very traditional and very spiritual. There's so much to us nobody really knows because we are more of the forgotten, but I feel my generation and the generation before me are using social media and the internet to connect and get our voices heard. What do you think about the switch from Columbus Day to Indigenous People Day?
I think it's a necessity. Like Columbus, he was so terrible. I can't stand him. I could go on for years about how much I don't like this guy. And the fact that Columbus Day was a thing at all is just terrible. It should be switched. It has to be switched.
I think it's about time. That guy was... Screw that guy.
I mean, it's 500 years late, but at least we're finally being recognized. It's a small step forward making things right with history towards the Native Americans. We were done really dirty. We are the only race that they tried completely eradicating and pretended that we never existed. But I'm grateful for the day and this step, and I'm ready for more steps to come along. Bye-bye Christopher Columbus Day, and hello Indigenous Peoples Day.
We wanted to give a special thanks to Lauren Truly. She really educated us this video, not only us, but everybody who watches, so thank you so much, Lauren.
Thanks, Lauren.
That was Maddie and Hannah with Indigenous People Day. You know, I heard Oscar the Grouch was kicked off of Sesame Street for talking too much trash. Next we have Mia and Caitlin as they talk about National Grouch Day, which took place on October 15th.
Hello Wildcats, this is Mia Shamika with Wildcat News. Today is National Grouch Day. Sesame Street Magazine established National Grouch Day to celebrate grouches everywhere. Let's go see if we can find some. First off, what's your definition of grouch?
Someone that's always like in a bad mood and puts a damper on your day.
Someone just having a bad day, just like making everything that's happy really bad.
My definition of a grouch is probably just someone who's just like always kind of cranky. What's the first thing that comes to mind when you hear National Grouch Day?
The Sesame Street, like Mr. Grouch or something like that.
Someone just being in a really bad mood, trying to make you in a bad mood too.
I don't know. Why would you have a day that's just full of like grouchiness? I don't know. What makes you the most grouchy?
Doing stuff that I don't want to do and being forced to do it.
Same.
If people annoy me, or if they're like doing something that only they want to do.
Probably not getting enough sleep. That's always one for me, or just having like a bad night's rest. What do you do to help you be less grouchy?
I take a nap or like do something else and then go back to it.
Listening to music and then like just being by myself, and then afterwards I'll go back to what I was doing.
Probably taking a nap, resting more, just relaxing, taking time for myself. Well, Wildcats, make sure to take some time to be a little extra miserable today. Hope you have a grouchy day. See you next time.
Think about that video next time you think about being a grouch. The next video, like totally awesome, is Joelle and Julia as they have a pasta cook-off for National Pasta Day on October 17th. Let's go see who the impasta in the kitchen is.
Hey Wildcats, today we're going to be having a little competition between Julia and Michaela to celebrate National Pasta Day on Saturday, October 17th. Let's get started!
Oh, they kind of burnt the one side in a little bit.
I'm gonna do the bow tie. Oh my god, it's too hot, Michaela. I thought it was really funny because it like got so smoky in the house.
Open the door. I honestly thought the house was, or the fire alarms were gonna go off because like there was a lot of smoke and I had to like open all the windows and like open the door. I didn't realize how hot you made it.
It was on high.
Oh.
I was helping her with the meatballs, so half of that was my fault. So Michaela, what's your favorite pasta?
I like fettuccine alfredo. It's pretty good. What about you?
I like the bow tie, honestly.
So Julia, what's your plan for making the pasta today?
So basically I'm going to be heating up water and then putting the bow tie pasta into the water, and hopefully I won't overcook it and make it nice and soggy.
Probably trying to make the tricolor penne and with the regular penne pasta too, and I'm making some tomato basil sauce and I'm heating up the water right now so I can cook the pasta and hopefully it tastes good, you know?
This is really good. Like, I'm really proud of it. Today I made a bow tie pasta with penne vodka sauce with a sprinkle of cheese on top.
Thank you. For my first time trying vodka sauce, it came out really good. I like how creamy, like rich and creamy the sauce was. And the noodles were like, with the vodka sauce, it kind of like felt like weirdly textured, but it came out really good.
I think it's pretty good. The judge is gonna love it. Today I have prepared tricolor penne with tomato basil sauce and with meatballs cut up inside.
I love how the sauce blended with the noodles really well. The sauce tasted really good. However, the meatballs were a little bit overcooked, so it tasted really strong compared to the noodles, but overall it tasted really good. So both pastas came out really delicious and they both tasted really good. However, there can only be one winner, and the winner today is Julia.
I was so happy, honestly. I thought I was gonna do a really bad job, overcook the pasta, burn the sauce and everything, but I didn't, and I won. My competitor was a really good competitor or whatever, but I had to help her a lot, so I thought she was really gonna win because I was more focused on helping her instead of myself. So I'm so happy.
vodka sauce is really good, so like, I give her credit.
Thanks for watching. Have a great National Pasta Day. I'm Joel with your Wildcat News.
I'll let that video be a penne for your thoughts. Now let's go to Maria as she interviews for field hockey and questions some of our High Point field hockey players.
This is Maria Schwab with your Wildcat News. What is something you're going to miss from being on the team as a senior?
I'm really sad this year is my last year. I can't believe 3 years, 4 years have gone by so fast. Learning and playing field hockey has been so much fun. I'm going to miss my team so much. The girls are so fun. And I'm going to miss my coaches. And honestly, just being on that team and having something to do after school, I'm just going to miss it all.
How does it feel being a team captain this year?
It feels really good to be senior captain this year. It's nice to know that the underclassmen are looking up to me, and I'm really excited to have a great season.
How do you think you're doing as a player this year?
Last year I was out for the season with a torn ACL, so this year as a player, I'm just trying to get back into it and be the best player I can possibly be.
What is your goal this year as a senior player?
One of my goals for this season is just to make the best out of it, enjoy every minute, because this is my last season on the field hockey team.
Taking pictures for Coach. No. And that's Maria signing off with your Wildcat News.
That was our Wildcat Report. Thanks to all of our Media 2s for making such great videos. See you next time, Wildcats. Signing out, Andrew.